Welcome back to another Money Making 101. I know this has been a while since I've put one out, but I want to make sure that these money making guides actually work and that they're profitable for you. I don't want to put out some shitty guide that everyone knows about and it's old news. I don't want to do that. So in this one, what we're going to be doing is headed to Mortania. Requirements are that you have completed Shades of Morton quest to gain access to the Shadow Catacombs, that you have a bronze key, steel key, and silver key, which require a certain fire making level. The highest is going to be 80 with the silver key, and that's going to be magic pyre logs or above with fire, I think it's called, fire shades. So those are the ones you need to have. Recommended would be Mortania Hard Diaries completed for Mortania Lakes 3, which allows you to teleport to Tigg3r I unlimitedly. And then another requirement would be equipment with prayer bonuses so that you can pray against them as you kill them, which we'll get more into later. But the ability to pray against them leaves inventory spaces open that don't require food. And you'll be able to get more kills per inventory, which increases profit. Now, let's get into how to get there. So we're going to start with the red box to your left, and this is by far the furthest and the longest route to take to get to the catacombs, having to trudge all the way through the Mortania swamps to get there. And then that stupid maze that we all remember from when we first started going to Barrows. The second semi-effective route would be the boat that you take, which is in the middle of the swamp, and it will bring you to Morton. Once you're there, it's pretty quick as you follow the yellow path all the way up to the Shadow Catacombs. The third one, which it's not too bad. Using the Barrows teleport tablets that were introduced into the game with the Archaeus spellbook, you're able to teleport to Barrows in just a short little run over, and you're already at the Shadow Catacombs. So not a bad one. Probably about the second best option in my opinion in terms of efficiency. The best one though is the Mortania Lakes 3, as it provides unlimited teleports to Tigg3r I, and there's a bank there which you can just bank real quickly. In your house, if you have the pools, it's easy to teleport to your house, recharge, use your jewelry box, tell you to Castle Wars, bank, tell you to Tigg3r I, and run over. That might make your trips a little faster than what I did. I banked in Tigg3r I, and I was thinking that it's probably slower, but I guess you'll see that when I do it. So that's how you get there. So start at the bottom, go counterclockwise, and that's the quickest methods. Alright, let's jump into what to wear. Alright guys, now that you know what you are required to have to be in this Shadow Catacombs, now you know how to get there, you probably should know what to wear. So as I said, high prayer items. This is what I have in my bank. I just found it and I threw it on. The only things that give the a prayer bonus for the gloves are the holy wraps, and I didn't have those, so I just threw on Barrow gloves to help my DPS. I can also wear a Zamrock Costa for another +2, but if you look at my setup, I have a +37 prayer bonus with a +102 slash, so I'm not really worried about it. Pretty much everything I have on gives prayer bonus except for the Barrow's gloves, the Abyssal Whip, and I don't think these do. No. So those two things don't, but this is essential. I don't want to buy holy wraps, and I like my whip. So this is what you're going to wear. Something with prayer bonuses. This gives a +10, so I'd highly recommend that. Already Cape's cheap, and that gives an extra teleport in case you don't have one. And just all god items, basically. In your inventory, you're going to have the bronze key, which is what's going to get you in there. The steel key for the second door. What the fuck is behind me? Go away. Okay. And then the silver key, which is what's going to get you into the fire realm to kill the fire shades. So you're already going to be using prayer. Since you have unlimited teleports here, this slot can be switched out for a dueling ring, and you can teleport to Clan Wars, run in the altar or portal, come back out, and everything will be recharged. Since I have the pool in my house, I'm going to use house teleports to go to my house, recharge, and then tele back to Tigg3r I. So let's go. Tigg3r I. Not that one. Don't do that one. Tigg3r I. Wee, cheeky. Okay, so once you're here, you're going to pop up by this well, which you saw on the screen. You're going to follow the green line through this gate, across this bridge, and through Morton. Once you come to this V, you're going to take the left, which is the northwestern side of it. Go up past this, and you're just going to go off-road, and just going to do your own damn thing. And you're going to come over here to this door. To get in here, you do need the bronze key. So go ahead and open it up. You're going to pop into a room with some shades. So they look like that. So run to the south. You're going to need to open this door, which is the solid steel door, which is what this key is used for. Now you have free access, bastard, to run down this aisle. If you need to get the keys and you don't want to buy the shade remains, you'll have to go through the door to the east with a black key, I believe. I'm not really sure, actually. But you'll have to go in that motherfucker to get it. So now they're in this room. you've used your silver key, and you have fire shadows that are level 120. So what you're going to do is throw up your prayer, and you're going to kill them and get a full inventory. So we're going to start the timer right meow.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say that time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. It clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore. Hello, how are you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope that you're well. Did you ever make it out of that town when nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time. So hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry.
Well, fuck. Apparently you only need the steel key, or the silver key. So I guess you could get 2 more inventory spaces per time. So this took me about 12 minutes to get a full inventory of 24. But if I don't need these 2 keys, I guess I could get an extra 2. That would be 26 per inventory. So that might take me a little longer. So I guess we'll call it 12 minutes, and apparently you don't need these 2, so my bad. I guess initially to get in here to kill these fuckers, to get the silver key, you will need these 2. The bronze key gets you into the first room, and then the steel key will get you to that second door. You'll then need to kill those shades in there, which is right here, to get the key for over here, the Asyn, I think it's, I don't know how to say them, the ASYN, I think they're called, and that will get you the key for this one, and then you'll be able to kill these, which give you the solid silver door that you can get through. Once you get through these, if you want to do this on your own, so like, oh yeah, that's the one you kill. You can kill the fire shades. I guess that's what I call them, fire. And you can burn the remains and hope to get keys that unlock these chests. I'm pretty sure I can go in here with this one. So this silver will unlock these, and then you need to have the corresponding keys to the corresponding chests. There's a map that I will put at the end of this guide that'll tell you which chest to open with which key. Get the fuck off me. And then you can try to get an Amulet of the Damned, which I believe is somewhere in the realm of 1 in 12 to 1 in 15, somewhere in that ratio. With the current price of Amulet of the Damned at, ooh, I spelled it wrong, 212k. 1 in 12 is not a bad ratio. You could be getting close to 400k per inventory if you drew 24, if they're 1 in 12. If you got 26, you obviously have a better chance of doing that. So now let's go see how much these actually do sell for. So my bad, if you are watching this far, you don't need these 2 keys. You just need those initially to get here. So 26 is what you can get, not 24. Let's go. So I just sold one to see how much you could make off it. You make 3,800 coins per one. So that's not a bad ratio. Let's see, if we did decide to sell all of them, we'd be looking at about 91k. So if you times that 12 minutes, it took me to do 1 rotation, so we could do 5 of those in an hour. So that's 456k per hour, with pretty minimal requirements. I mean, my stats are a little higher than, I guess, most people's. So with the introduction of Winter Tote, 80 fire making is a little more reachable without having to kill yourself trying to get it. And that's why I think this method may possibly be useful for lower levels. As long as you have 43 prey, you can bring a couple prayer pots and you can get some combat XP while you make money. I know this guide probably is about, I would say on average about 400 to 500k an hour. I do have 99 prayer and I have 99 strength as well. So hitting them, I was hitting 30s and I was just flicking prayer rapidly, as you saw. And that's how I got as many kills as I would have gotten per hour. Which was 12 minutes, 424, which equals out to be 5 trips an hour. And if you times 5 trips by 3,800, which does fluctuate, the remains can sell from anywhere from 3,800 like you saw to 5k. I tested this method the other day on the weekend, and I ended up getting 5k per. And that's why I was like, oh crap, this is a really good method. But I guess the prices do fluctuate quite often, so if you want to sit on them, let them stay in for a little bit more than 3,800, you'll make more money that way. Or if you just want to sell them instantly and make 3,800 a piece, you'll do that as well. So this is a decent money making guy, probably lower to mid level, I would say. It's probably nothing you're going to be doing like Zulrah, where you're making 2 mil an hour. But you do make some money from this, and it's an alternative method that's kind of interesting in my opinion. It's not the same old grindy shit that everyone else is doing. It's something unique. So if you don't like this, that's completely fine. I'm not trying to make a freaking 20 million hour, 20 mil GP an hour guide. I'm just trying to show some alternative methods on how to make some money and get some different parts of the game that may be dead content. I know shades of catacombs that you obviously saw no one was there, not even in Tigg3r I, and I'm not even in a 2K world. Yeah, if you did like this, let me know down below. If you didn't, that's fine too. Let me know what you didn't like and how I can improve for the next time. So hopefully you guys make some money from this. If not, check out the other money making 101s, which have been proven to work, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
3, 2,